what's going on, family? Listen, we've had a lot of amazing guests on the show, and perhaps you may have never, ever listened to those episodes. So we wanted to present a new segment called SONW Classic, where we go back, we revisit those iconic conversations, and give those full episodes back to you. Sit back and enjoy this week's SONW Classic. Ladies and gentlemen, one and only, we got Anthony and Jhanilka Hartzog on the show today. How y'all doing, fam?
Good. Thank you for having us.
Appreciate you having us.
Where are you from? Where did you grow up at?
We're both from Brooklyn, New York, actually. So we've known each other for over 20 years now. But we moved to Dallas, Texas about 7 years ago after we got married. I'm a mental health therapist and I currently still work my 9 to 5. Anthony was a director, but retired from his job about a year and a half ago to do entrepreneurship full time. And we paid off $114,000 of debt in 23 months. During that time, we started our remote cleaning business where we don't clean any homes.
Oh, man. Listen, she said, remote cleaning business, right? Is there any physical labor involved between you two?
Nah, not at all. I know it sounds very cliche, but it's literally just a cleaning business where you just have other people operating for you. All you have to do is a labor, essentially. That's how we run our cleaning business.
Yeah, we always compare it to like Uber, Lyft, Airbnb. Uber doesn't own any cars. Airbnb doesn't own any homes. We don't own any cleaning supplies. We just outsource the work and we're the middlemen.
So let's break this down for the audience right now. How do cleaning services even charge? Like, give us the breakdown. Are they charging per hour? Are they charging per task?
So we found out what the average pricing was in our area for a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 3 bedroom, 3 bath. And we took the average of all of those pricings and we said, this is what we're going to do. And then we said, do we want to go a little bit higher than that? Or do we want to kind of undercut the competition to get some work in? So that's exactly how we priced our services when we first started. Now we price on a combination of both hourly as well as bedrooms and bathrooms and square footage. Because in Dallas, we realized that the houses vary. You have a 1,500 square foot apartment, which is completely different from a 1,500 square foot house. So we said, all right, how can we take the average between the bedrooms and bathrooms and square footage and marry the two? And that's how we came up with our pricing.
I think a lot of people listening to this right now are like, all right, if you're going to do this remotely, how are you not involved? Is there outsourcing certain services? Do we call our grandma, auntie, our cousin and be like, I got a little job for you? How do we go about that phase?
What we do is we find contractors that can do the job. We find people that are already cleaning business owners that are just looking for more work. And we'll find them on Indeed, Craigslist, ZipRecruiter, any of those places. They're just looking for more work. They already have their own clients and we work and partner with them. So they go out and do the cleaning. They're trained on it. They have their cleaning supplies. So there's not much that we would have to do there besides vetting them out.
It's just like a private taxi driver, or like you have an apartment, you want to list it to get somebody to live in it. You wouldn't just go out and start posting flyers. You'll probably go on Zillow. You'll probably go on Realtor.com. You may even post it on Airbnb. That's essentially what we are. We're able to market your business out there because we have an online platform. We have online marketing. We know about search engine optimization, and that's how we're able to get those clients. So the most mom and pop shops are like, I don't know about any of that stuff. I'm just really good at cleaning. So that's why they work with us versus trying to find a business on their own. And then a lot of them work on just referrals and word of mouth mainly.
Got to ask you this question. Like, what are some of the marketing strategies that you guys have implemented to help you cross over $1 million in just the cleaning service industry?
So we market online full time. So we use Yelp, Google Local Services, Google Ads, Thumbtack. Those are the places that we would say to put the money into. Now, sometimes at one point we did flyers under home, like people's doors. That didn't really work for us. But we always say to try it out because different markets, different things. Sometimes you see a new development coming up, right? You can go into the office and market your services. Apartment complexes, you can go into the office and market your services. A lot of times they don't like the services they have now. So those are places and things that we always suggest that our students do to get started and to get ahead when it comes to that.
And people may say, the market is oversaturated. If you think about how many homes you have or apartments in just your area, let's say you got 20 houses just on your block, and that's just one circle radius. You go all the way around, that's at least 80 houses right there. Do you have 80 cleaning businesses in just the area you live in? Absolutely not. So there's always going to be a need for this. There's always going to be a need and a demand for these services because people are always going to need their homes cleaned. It's a needs-based business.
You're so spot on. So what are some of those cleaning services that can be offered right now for people?
No, I was going to say, people can do commercial cleaning. They can do carpet cleaning. There's window cleaning. There's organizing when you get into the home. There's also another extreme of it. There's hoarding that you can do. There's post-construction. So those are just some of the few things that I could think of off the bat that can be added service for you. And you can charge a high premium for those things. And maybe you don't charge it right away, but once you get into the home.
And then a lot of them will even ask you, do you have any recommendations for things on the outside? So the outside window cleaning, the lawn care, the handyman. Yeah. The way that we run our business can be ran. When we started talking about this, we ran a cleaning business, but it was literally just for any local service business. So handy care, my lawn guy, think about just the lack of technology there. Like he leaves the invoice on the front door. So I got to go and Zelle him the money. Like if he had an online platform, if he had a reoccurring service where if he comes every 2 weeks, I get a discount. Those are just things he's lacking. So it was just literally a local service business when we first started marketing the way we run our business.
Now, our audience is real practical. They are like, okay, I got $500 and I want to start a cleaning service business. What should I do to make this happen?
So our first thing is always to do an LLC. Now, if you have $500, depending on your state, that may be your whole LLC money. So you don't have that right now. But marketing will be the biggest thing. You need to find people to do the work, unless you are the one that is going to do the work. I mean, we have some students that they're fine with doing it initially and they go out and do it once they get clients. But I would say marketing to find people to do the work, and then marketing to clients online as well to get the clients to book that. And that could be something as simple as $500. Like if you're including LLC and doing everything that we say to do to get started, we say you need about $1,000 to $1,500 on the high end. That's from opening a bank account to having marketing dollars and everything. So with $500, I think that's where you would initially start.
It's going to take time or it's going to take money. You got to figure out what you have more of. So if you got $500, you obviously don't have the full extent of the money that you may need. That means you're going to be diving in with your time. So that means we're going to be spending, instead of spending money on trying to find contracts, we're like, all right, our goal is to go on Facebook groups. We're going to go on Facebook groups. We're going to be typing the word cleaning. We're going to join, we're in Dallas, so you're going to join like DFW Real Estate. You're going to join DFW Jobs, DFW, like everything Dallas, Fort Worth. And you're going to type in the word cleaning. You're going to find people in there who are good at what they do. They just can't find clients. That's why they're in those Facebook groups. I'm reaching out to them on a daily basis. Hey, I can get you some more work. Would you be interested? That's going to take time. Now, once you find someone who's interested in doing that work, now you got to find them clients. I'm doing the same thing, but on the other side of it. So now I'm just typing in cleaning. I'm trying to say, all right, can anybody do this job? Or I need somebody to do this cleaning. If you literally go in whatever area you're in, you type in Dallas cleaning services or Dallas real estate or Dallas this and the third, Dallas mom and pop groups, Dallas mom groups. You type in the word clean or cleaning, I promise you, you'll find people who are looking for more work or people who actually need work done for them. You match the two, and that's how I would do it. And use the $500, maybe your cleaning supply, maybe some gas and tolls, stuff like that. But it's going to take time.
Let's say they got 1,000. We got 500 left off the advice that you gave. How do we try to scale?
So I'm taking that $500. If I found somebody for free just by being in Facebook groups, I'm taking that $500 and probably putting it into Yelp or Google local service ads. And then at that point, Google and Yelp can start marketing the business for me. And the goal would not just to be make $1 million off that $500. You may want to just break even a few times. All right, I put 500 in, I get 500 back. And then we had to change our mindset from that marketing is not an expense, it's an investment. When we first started, we're not gonna put no money into marketing. So we went like 6 months without putting any money in marketing. And then we said, this is taking too long. So we put $400.
Yeah, we started at
$400 into like thumbtack.com. And we said, oh, we got $400 back. What happens when we put 500 in? And that's how we started to scale on little by little. Now we market at least $7,000, $8,000 a month to get clients, because we know that we want to do at least 55 to like 60,000 a month in this. It's going to take time. It's going to take money to do so.
And ultimately, guys, what we're giving you right now is a blueprint on how to really get into the cleaning services, right? How to really get into this and scale it. So I got to ask you guys, you've been doing this for quite some time now. Like, where do you see this industry going?
So cleaning is $1 billion industry. So for us, we currently don't do any commercial. So we were like, we would want to get into that, but we have our students that do commercial, that do expand into different cities. So the industry is going to continue to grow. As Anthony mentioned, it's a needs-based business. So you can start now, you can start in December. You just missed out probably on you just lost a lot of money by starting in December. But it's going to be there. It's going to continue to grow, especially after COVID. It was kind of like a boom of people definitely needing their homes clean, but it continues to be something that people want and need because especially, we find that millennials and a lot of people, they don't have the time to do it, or people that have kids, they don't have the time to do it, so they just want to outsource that. So it's going to continue to grow, and it's $1 billion industry, so you can't lose when you get started in it.
And you see all these industries talking about automation and this, that, and the third. You unless you're like the Jetsons and you got Rosie the robot. I'm kind of dating my age, but you're not gonna outsource someone cleaning your home. You're not gonna have a robot come in your house and clean. You got those little Roombas, right? And like, go around your place, but that's not cleaning your home.
Facts.
This is not something that's going to be automated anytime soon.
And I want to ask you now the question that we've asked every single person who's ever been on our show. And that is, if you were that person right now who is about to graduate college, thinking about a new career field or what they should do next, or perhaps you didn't even graduate from college at all, and you're asking yourself the question of the podcast, school's over, now what? What advice would the Hartzogs give?
So the first thing I would do, instead of me trying to jump into a job where I was making $9 an hour, maybe I could have took that time and invested into learning some more skill sets that I realized was missing. Right? So instead of me trying to jump out of college and try to get that first job just because I needed the job at the time, I would have took some time and actually studied what I actually was enjoying in college versus that quick hit. I could have probably gotten technology a lot sooner. I would have took some more time and just reevaluated my skill set and what can I use and what can I bring to the actual marketplace versus just jumping into the first job that I could get.
Kind of figuring out, is there something that people always ask me about? Is there something that I'm good at? Is there something that people come to me for? And seeing how I can monetize on that. Because if you just start there, most of the times there is something that people turn to you for that you have knowledge on that you're thinking, well, ain't nobody going to pay for it, right? And you can just start there and then decide, okay, yeah, I know I have information on this, but I don't like sharing it anymore. But I still have the capital now to invest in other things. And essentially, that's what the cleaning business has done for us as well. Like, we don't love a cleaning business, but it has provided us freedom to then say, okay, well, I would like to invest in this other thing that I have interest in. So that would be something that I would do coming out of college, just seeing, is there something people ask me about? Is there something that I like that I can monetize on?
And for those of you that have been listening, always remember, dream it, believe it, go out and get it. Yo, what you think? I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I want to know what you learned. So if you wouldn't mind, would you take a screenshot of you listening to the podcast on your phone right now? Upload to your Instagram stories, tag me at Shawn Anthony _, and then let me know in that Instagram story what is one thing that you learned. I love hearing from you, my listeners, thought leaders, former or current students all around the world. Let me know, and while you're doing this, go inside the podcast app, subscribe, leave a 5-star review and a 5-star rating. Again, this helps us reach more people. And if you want to be a part of this mission, helping us change the world one person at a time, it makes a massive difference by you leaving a review. Thanks so much. I'll see you next week. And remember, dream it, believe it, go out and get it.